Hey, this is Kim. Tonight thought I would show all of my new tarot cards that have come in. I have one oracle deck here. I think that's all I have, and the rest are tarot cards. But I think I have 10 decks altogether that are new to me. And I'll just get right into it. The first one I have here is Magical Unicorns by Doreen Virtue. Oracle cards. It's a 44 card deck. I got this off eBay for super cheap. Comes with a guidebook. Looks like it comes with a little thumbnail for each card and a little description. Comes gilded on the sides. And those are the backs. Comes with some keywords at the top and a little phrase at the bottom. Like creative, draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. Pets, you'll love and understand animals. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea of what to do. Relax until then. I don't know if y'all can read them. That's why I was reading them to you. It says, try something new. You'll only know that you can do something new if you try. I've not used these. Haven't paired them with a tarot yet. I know a lot of people like unicorns and they would like them to be paired with their tarot reading, so I have a deck now that I can do that with. That's the Magical Unicorns. Next up, I have the Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Turian. This is a mass market deck. Here's the backs, and I have not edged mine. I have worked with this a little bit. It's got beautiful artwork. It reads pretty well. Kind of a shadow reader. Or it's good for shadow readings, in other words. It's not just meant for that, but it's good for that. I found it good for shadow readings. Or it can be used for just general readings. Beautiful line work in there. So that is Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Turian. Next up, we have the Curious Travels Tarot deck. And I really enjoy this deck a lot. And I've seen it on a lot of people's channels, and a lot of people love this deck. There's a lot of positive things to say about this deck. It's mass market, which means it's very affordable. It's got a good guidebook. Comes with, well, on your majors, I mean, it's got just about the same amount on your minors, but you get, say major starts here, you get this much for your upright, and this much for your reverse, and then that much for your divinatory meaning. And on the minors, you get just about the same. Upright, reversed, and then your divinatory meaning. Comes with a good sturdy box. The cutout is reinforced, so holds up really well. Let's see, what have I got going on here? Oh, here's the backs. I have not edged mine. Comes with a linen cardstock, which means it shuffles really well. There's spot detailing in there that has gold foil on it. On the stars here and the glasses. On every card there's some kind of gold foil detail on it. It reads like a dream. It's just everything positive to say about it. I don't know one negative thing to say about it. It's clearly marked what suits they are. Like the Four of Swords here. The Five of Wands. It's loosely RWS based. It's not really a clone. Loosely based. If you know the RWS system, you wouldn't have any problem with it. This is a beautiful deck. I think it's worth its weight in gold, worth every penny. If I was to gift a new reader a deck, this would be it. For its affordability, its readability, its handleability. Just, you know, the, what do you call it? The aesthetics of it. Everything about it is just right on. And I can't say that about all my decks. Very few I can say that about. But this is one of them. And I've heard a lot of other people say a lot of positive things about this deck. I haven't heard very many negative at all, if any. That's the Curious Travels. I'll show you how it shuffles. That was kind of a sucky shuffle. But it shuffles really well. It's a linen cardstock. It's one of my best shufflers. And for a mass market deck, that's a lot to say. Next up is Anna K. Tarot. Comes with a little guidebook. It's a good little bit about each card. Same for the minors as the majors. I don't like the way they separate out each card, each stack like that, but in this deck, it did not make a bit of difference. You can't tell where the cards are separated at, which I was shocked at, because usually when they separate the piles, you can tell where they're separated at. Oh, here's the edges. Here's the backs. I love this little deck. I've been doing my daily draws with it. Reads real good. Star. 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Excuse me, the 9 of Cups. Empress. King of Wands. 8 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Strength. That was my daily card yesterday. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 6 of Wands. 9 of Swords. Yeah, this has been a good daily draw. I like the artwork in the cards. I like the way it reads. When I heard this one was going out of print, I should have grabbed a copy, but I didn't. And then I went to look for a copy, and it was nowhere to be found. And then I just so happened to find it on the creator's website. I didn't find it on the website at first. That's what happened, is I didn't find it on the creator's website. And I heard somebody say it on YouTube, on TarotTube, that you could get it off the creator's website. And I went back to Google and Googled it and went to Anna's website and actually found it and bought it before she quit selling it and snagged a copy. So I don't know how long she's going to be selling it for, but if I was you, if you want a copy, you better grab it now while she's still making them available for a decent price, because it's worth it. So that's the Anna K. Next up is the Many Queens Tarot. This comes with a little bitty guidebook, a little white book. Comes with a little bit for each card. I don't know if we get any more for the majors or not. Don't look like it. Looks about the same for the majors and the minors alike. And I have not read with this. I've not actually looked at it much. I just went through and unstuck all the cards and shuffled it up. But this deck cracked me up. It sure is funny. All the hairy legs and boobs. I'm here for it. It's gonna be a funny one. It's hilarious. It's gonna be a good one to read with, that's for sure. Got a sense of humor. That's why I like it. It's a little bit off. And I like things that are not quite right. That don't quite fit into society. That's what this reminds me of. Something that doesn't quite fit into society. This is right up my alley. Can't wait to work with it. See, look at all that hair. Stubbly legs. And they have 2 cards in the deck that are landscape. Two cards. That won't bother me. I can get past 2 cards. So there's the other one. 6 of Cups. Another one, I forget what it was. I think it was a Knight. So that was the Many Queens Tarot. Next up, we got the Heroine Tarot. And it comes with a little white book as well. It's a little bit for each of the cards, not much. Same for the majors and the minors. Oh, it's edged in a silver, and here's the backs. I don't think I showed you the edges of the last one and the backs. This one I have worked with. It's a good reader. I love the fashion in this deck. Very fashionable. All the women are dressed to the nines. I've only read with it a few times. I just remember that it read good. And it was accurate. Do you have this deck? Any of y'all? If you do, how does it read for you? Let me know in the comments. The Tower. Full. It is diverse. When I was doing my wood card draws, daily in my journal. Every time I would draw a card, I would take in my journal and I would draw a picture of what was on the card in my journal. And it wasn't easy some days. I had a hard time. But it was easier with this deck than other decks, because the pictures weren't so busy. So that was the Heroine Tarot. Next up, I have the I can't speak. The Coastal Curiosities Pocket Edition. I think I tried to make that all one word. Here's the edges, and I have not edged it, and here's the backs. I've had a hard time connecting with this deck. I know it seems like it probably wouldn't be a hard one to connect to, but I've had a hard time connecting to it. So I haven't really worked with it that much. I'll have to give it another shot. I tried a few times, and it just was nothing. This wasn't, I don't know. This was a disconnect there. I don't know why. But I will give it another shot. I'm not just gonna rehome it. I mean, the artwork is stunning. The deck is beautiful. There shouldn't be a reason why I can't connect to the deck. The keywords are good. The cardstock is wonderful. I think it's a linen cardstock. That's what it feels and looks like. I love animal decks, plant decks. That's the Coastal Curiosities. Next up is the Magic of Paper. Here's the edges. And here's the backs. I believe the guidebook's in another language. Yeah, it is. Comes with a, oh, what do you call those? Online guidebooks. This pairs with a lot of things. I think it's real pretty. I like the keywords. Only thing I'm disappointed about with this deck, I would like it for every other reason except after I got the deck, there was no place anywhere on the deck that told that it was made with AI until after you got the online guidebook after you purchased the deck. That's the only thing that disappoints me. Other than that, I love the deck. I'm just not a fan of supporting AI. That's the only thing about it. But now that I've got it and I purchased it and I spent my money on it, I might as well go on and use it. There's nothing I can do about it. I just wish they would have mentioned that somewhere where, you know, I could have read and seen that before I bought it. But I think it's beautiful. It doesn't look like an AI deck with all the cloudy, puffy colors and all that, you know. It doesn't look like that. But I'm going to go ahead and use it now that I've already got it. See if I can get some use out of it. I've already spent my money. So that was the magic of paper. Up is the New Voice Tarot. This is a good little guidebook with a picture of each of the cards on the pages. Oh, the little one on for the minors, but a full-size picture for the majors. Here's the edges and here's the backs. This has the most beautiful colors on it. I'll do it like that instead of turning them over. I think I've only read with this once since I got it. I absolutely love the colors on this. They're just stunning. They stand out and they're vibrant. I've got to pull this out and work with it again. Yeah, I think this deck is just gorgeous. Love the tattoo. Let's check out her boots. This is a cool tattoo. This is a cool tarot deck. I want to pull it out more and work with it. This, I have other ones calling me right now. That's the New Voice Tarot deck. And last but not least, I have the Tarot of the Huntress. And I believe this is by Kara Small. Here's the sides and here's the backs. Let me see if it's on the box anywhere. No, but if I remember right, that's her name. She's here on TarotTube. She makes videos on TarotTube. Sorry if I bumped the camera. I had to get my foot around it. This is a beautiful tarot deck. I've never read with this deck. I've got to pull it out and read with it. I actually forgot I had it. I had it in the corner of my shelf and forgot it was there. And just pulled it back out today to film this. So I had forgotten about it. I had gotten these other ones in and it kind of just got pushed to the back and forgotten about, which I didn't mean for it to. It's just in such a small box that got dwarfed back there. So I'm going to keep it out now and make sure that I use it. Because I've been wanting to use it. I remember when I got it in, I wanted to use it. I usually wait till a deck calls my name. Calls me. Tugs at me, makes me want to work with it. But others I go pull out on my own. So that's Tarot of the Huntress by Kara Small here on TarotTube. Beautiful deck. And that's all I have for you tonight. Hope you enjoyed seeing all these new decks that I've gotten in. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. And do all the YouTubey things and like and subscribe if you want to. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. And just have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.